Hey guys, welcome back to Shep Talk Movie Review. Today we're bringing you the review of Abominable. I hate trying to pronounce that word. I don't know why they call it Abominable, because he's a Yeti. But before we get into that, guys, a couple admin notes. First, as always, if you like what you see here, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And two, I am still running the $100 Fandango gift card giveaway. So make sure you stay to the end of the video to learn out how you can be entered to win. Now, on to the review. Quick synopsis. Yi finds a Yeti hiding out on top of her roof and decides to help the Yeti get to his home in Everest. Now, Yi is played by Chloe Bennet. Most likely, most of you know her from Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's pretty much her big role. And she plays Yi, who has lost her father and kind of lost her way. Her father seemed to be the heart of her family. She still has her mother and her grandmother, but she hasn't really connected well with them, and even seems to distance herself from those from the mother and grandmother. But Yi is trying to save up money to go on this grand trip that her father had planned across China to see all these wonderful places. And she kind of, I don't know why she really doesn't explain it to her mother and her grandmother. I guess it was just her father and hers kind of their dream. So she didn't want it. She felt like if she shared it with them that it would mean a little bit less. But then, Yi comes upon, they call the Yeti Everest because Everest is his home, so let's call him Everest. Very simple. And, Everest is trying to escape from the big bad corporation that wants to do bad things to Everest. And so he, with a couple of her friends, decide, let's take, Everest back home. And that's pretty much the gist of the movie. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, this is a kid's movie. I'm going to try to be a little bit more gentle with this movie, because I'm going to look at it at the kids' level. Now, so saying that, first, right off the bat, the animation is great. The scenery, I thought, was really well done. There's this one point in the movie where they're going on a boat and they're going between these islands, and it looks absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I think they did an outstanding job on the animation. It's hard to balance because, in this day and age, if you spend the money, if you have the money, you can make the animation look like it's real actors. But I like the balance of where, this one, it's a kid's cartoon, so you don't want to spend the money to make it hyper realistic. And two, you don't need to spend that money. You can have great animation, make it a cartoon, and still have really great, beautiful scenes. And this movie does deliver on that. I really enjoy that. I enjoyed, the banter between all the main cast, Yi, Everest, and Yi's two friends. I think it was Peng and Jin were the two. I thought they did a good job of acting together. I thought they had, Everest doesn't really speak, but he emotes, by gestures and over, gesturing and over, whatever, what I'm trying to say here, guys. But, this is a kid's movie, and some of the things in this movie that really, kind of got in my, skin, under my skin, was that Everest was pretty much the Mary Sue Yeti of this movie. There was no real danger if the big bad guys were, bearing down on them, starting to surround them. Everest used his special Yeti magic and they were away. And there's parts in this movie where we're like, okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. Why didn't he do this from A to Z to get home? And they do kind of explain it with like a throwaway line by one of the evil doctors out there, that the closer that Everest gets to Everest, his powers grow big, stronger and stronger. To the point where once they're across this bridge into Everest, that there's no way to capture him anymore. His powers will be just so strong that you will no longer be able to find him, which then brings them the question to mind of how did they catch Everest in the first place? Did he wander away from the mountain range? Did the other Yetis not go and search for him? Did they not notice he was missing? I don't know. And that was just the thing. It was just like I get it as a kid's movie, but it just seemed like whenever they got in danger, the kids never really faced it. The Yeti got them away from everything. I will say that it is a heartwarming journey. It is very cute. The kids seem to enjoy it. I'm not going to, crap on this movie. I think it's good for what it is meant for. It's meant for kids. There's a little bit of adult humor in there. There could have probably been more to keep your interest. So I will say though, at the end of this movie, through the credits, I'm not going to call them an Easter egg, but there are like little picture moments of the family afterwards and how they're doing and what they're doing. And it's really cute and it's really heartwarming to see. So if you're into that kind of thing and you don't have, your kids trying to drag you away, maybe, stay through it, but there's really no need to stay and watch all these pictures going through the credits. The very, very end picture on it is very heartwarming, and it harkens back to her father and the journey that her father and her wanted to go on. So with that, guys, I'm going to give Abominable 3 out of 5 Sheps. I'm kind of being generous. I'm giving this, I'm putting my kid eyes on and looking at it through a kid's eyes. I think they will have fun with this movie. Adults, it might feel a little drag. It's an hour and 37 minutes, and you can feel about halfway through like you're really wanting things to speed up. But as a kid's movie, I'm giving it 3 out of 5 Sheps. Now, guys, like I said at the beginning of this movie, I am doing my big $100 Fandango gift card giveaway. There's only 2 things you need to do. The first one is be a subscriber to my page, and I need you to make sure that your subscription is set from private to public, because I will be verifying if you are a subscriber to my channel, and if I can't tell that you're a subscriber, you will not be entered into the giveaway. The second one is tell me what your favorite Dreamworks animation movie is. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next review.